Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to identify and locate alternate angles. What are alternate angles? Alternate angles are created when we have parallel lines that are crossed, they are intersected by a transversal. A transversal is a line that crosses them and intersects both parallel lines. Looking at this diagram, we can see that the parallel lines have been crossed by a transversal, and the transversal has created several angles, which means some of them have a special relationship, and one of those relationships we call the alternate angles. In blue, we can see one pair of alternate angles, and in red, we can also see another pair of alternate angles. Now, how do you identify them? Very easy. I always tell my students, use the highlight trick. When you have a diagram, highlight the angles, join them together, and you should be able to get an S or a Z looking shape. If you do, then you know straight away you have located, you've identified the two alternate angles. Looking here, we have a diagram. We have parallel lines marked with arrows that tell us these are parallel lines, and we have a transversal that cuts through, creating several angles. We have angles marked with blue, and we want to know, are they alternate angles or not? Let's see. We use the highlight trick. We highlight one angle, we highlight the other angle, and then we join them together. Do we get a Z or an S looking shape? In this case here, yes. We get a shape that looks like a Z. Straight away we can see this is, or these are, alternate angles. This angle here is alternate to that angle there. Therefore, yes, they are alternate, which means they are equal in size. Alternate angles are equal in size, meaning this is 100 degrees, this will be 100. If this was 80, this will be 80. If this was 30, this will be also 30. Another diagram. We use the highlight trick, see if we can identify and locate if they are alternate angles. They are marked in yellow. Let's see if these angles are alternate. Sometimes after experience you'll realize without using the highlight trick you'll be able to identify them straight away. For now, we'll highlight this angle here. This angle has been highlighted, this angle has been highlighted. We join them together, and guess what? We can already see a Z looking shape. Therefore this angle here is alternate to that angle there. This angle alternate to that angle. If this was 40 degrees, that will be 40 degrees. If that was 50 degrees, that will be 50 degrees. Alternate angles are equal. Now that we've seen how to locate, identify them, let's see if we can find the other alternate angle to this green angle on top there. Here, we can see this angle here. Let's highlight it. Okay, we want to make an SZ or an S looking shape to find the other alternate angle. Let's see if we go this way. Yes, we've created a Z. Then where is the alternate angle? There it is. This is the alternate angle to that one there. And if you notice already, they're basically on opposite sides of the transversal. These are alternate, and this angle here is alternate to that one there. Same thing here. That is alternate to that as well. And this angle here is alternate to that one as well. Alternate, 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 and alternate here, and alternate angles there as well. Let's look at this diagram here, and again, try to identify the alternate angles. We use the highlight trick. Let's highlight the angle we have. Keep going to make a Z or an S. We have to go this way. There it is. Here, and we locate it. Very simple. There. And there, these are alternate angles. And of course, these are also alternate angles. So if this was 120, this one will be 120. If this was 60, this one will be also 60. So that's how we identify alternate angles. We're going to use this now to find missing angles in the next couple of examples using alternate angles. Okay guys, now that we've learned how to locate and identify alternate angles, let us see how we can solve and find missing angles using alternate angles. In this diagram here, we have parallel lines and we have a transversal cutting them. We can see straight away and identify that, hang on, this angle here and this angle here are alternate, and we would like to highlight them, making a Z looking shape. Yes, we have alternate angles. Let's see how we can write down and work out what X is. Alternate angles, we said, are equal. Therefore, X is going to be 70 degrees. X is 70, they are alternate angles. What do we have to do now? We have to give our reason. Our reason, alternate angles in parallel lines. Parallel lines, that's a symbol for parallel lines. Alternate angles in parallel lines. That's our justification, that's our reason. X is 70 degrees. Over here, again, we are asked to find a missing angle. It's marked with Y. We can see and locate, okay, this looks like alternate angle. Alternate angles here and alternate angles there. Let's highlight them to make it easier to identify. Okay, we have a Z looking shape. So yes, a Z looking shape. This angle is alternate to that one. Therefore, Y is equal to 50 degrees. And our reason, alternate angles in parallel lines. Okay, so alternate angles in parallel lines. Y equals to 50. This angle is equal to that one. Alternate angles in parallel lines. Very important to write it like this. That's what your teachers will be looking for. You can't take any more shortcuts. Alternate angles in parallel lines. That's as short as it can get. And you write the answer, you write the reason, you'll get your full answer, you'll get your full marks, and you won't get any mistakes, and you'll get a perfect result. This is how to identify, locate, and work out alternate angles and work out our answer as well.